Yeah, I one time grabbed a metal bat and just started swinging at this old metal bed frame that I had.
Yeah.
And the first, just as strong as I could, with as much power as I could, as much muy duro
Yeah.
as I possibly could maintain, and I hit it, and it shot a shockwave up my hands, and it numbed my hands, and I went, ooh. Man allegedly destroys $5 million in art at Dallas Museum because he got mad at his girl.
No. That's almost as bad as the environmentalist who tried to kill or destroy the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, this guy's worse.
No, destroying the Mona Lisa is worse.
Yeah, but this guy's just doing it in a fit of rage.
Oh, well, this guy actually did it.
Yeah, and just because of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Unless it's her art.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, how old do you think the guy is?
40.
Oh, you think it's a middle-aged guy thing?
I think so. I think he's got a young girl.
So that would be frustrating. A band broke into a Dallas museum Wednesday night and destroyed more than $5 million in ancient, irreplaceable art pieces because he got mad at his girl.
How horrible and how
Official
stupid.
said. Yeah, break up with this guy.
Yeah. I don't know if this museum was just her favorite place to go. And then so he's like, I'm gonna burn it to hell.
Yeah, or what if she just has like a trauma because she told him, like, she's like, my boyfriend before you, he used to destroy all my stuff. And he's like, oh, that's my move. He goes, I'm going to have to find somebody else's stuff to go break. I'm not breaking my stuff.
But it doesn't have the emotional weight I need.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to go to a public place.
Yeah. So Brian Hernandez, 21, reportedly decided to take his anger out by breaking and entering into the Dallas Museum of Art and smashing multiple vessels, bowls, and figurines valued at a whopping $5.153 million.
Just go to an average China shop.
Just go into the garage.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just such an expensive tantrum.
This is such a 21-year-old thing to do.
I know. I was so wrong with that 40-year-old nonsense.
Yeah.
Should have thought it through more.
Should have. Yeah,
just like that 21-year-old.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. Reminds me of the time that you and I were playing Battleship and you won 5 times in a row. And I was drinking a glass of water and I just was seething with rage. And I picked up my glass. I walked outside and I threw my glass against the outside wall of the apartment complex.
Yeah, it's concrete.
It's concrete, and the freaking glass didn't break.
Yeah, it bounced. I heard it. It took 3 bounces.
It just went bink, and I went. And so now I'm outside.
Weirdly calmed you down, though.
It was just too humorous not to, like, the whole thing made me, like, the one thing I wanted to do was beat you in Battleship, and then I couldn't beat you in Battleship, so then at that point I go, the one thing I want to do is break Battleship, but I can't do that, so I'm going to break this cup instead. So I took the cup, I go, I'm going to break this cup against this wall out here, and I threw it, and it failed miserably, and I hucked the crap out of it.
Yeah.
All right? I'm no slouch, all right? I know what you're thinking. Oh, he granny tossed it. Oh, no. I hucked that thing like a professional discus thrower. I started facing one direction, spun twice, threw it against a wall, and it just went bink dink.
We should have checked the manufacturer of that glass cup.
It's still upstairs. Yeah.
No.
I was getting shot at, and I covered my heart with it, and deflected 18 bullets.
Wow, great shot by the marksman.
All of them armor piercing. It's crazy. This is Walmart.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good old Wally World.
No, yeah. So just the whole thing just made me laugh so hard because I was just so irritated by the fact that I couldn't even break a glass, that I just went inside and I just hung my head down low.
Yeah, that's when the game was over.
Yeah.
Everything was done. We were ready for for dessert.
The better.
Yeah.
Um,
So, okay, do they ever say what it was that tied this? Was the girlfriend tied to the art museum at all?
no.
Does he say what she did to make him so angry?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay.
So Hernandez allegedly used a metal chair to smash the glass entrance. Somebody can smash glass. Entrance to the museum at about 9:40 p.m. Once inside, he used a stool to destroy the rare and irreplaceable art pieces. He allegedly told museum guards who found him with the destroyed items that he got mad at his girl, so he broke in and started destroying property, according to the arrest document. Oh my God. The guards had Hernandez sit on a bench while they called police. When officers arrived, they arrested him for criminal mischief greater than $300,000. It would have been cheaper just to hit her. Not saying that's what you should have done.
No, but I understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying your girl's never going to be in a museum.
I don't know if he fathomed at all what the depth of this would have been.
No, I don't think he did.
Man, they have to be broken up now.
The bowl? Yeah, just like the bowl.
Yeah. Shattered.
Just
beyond repair.
Weirdly enough, I bet you this type of broad is into it. I bet you somebody who dates somebody that would break into a museum and destroy stuff like this is the type of girl that is... Plus, he's 21.
Yeah.
So a 20-year-old girl would find something like that, like a gesture like that, semi-romantic.
Maybe. And that's only if she's into that. If she's not, run like the wind, girl. He's crazy.
Yeah. I still say, even if you are into it, maybe see a doctor and then run like the wind.
Or just don't ever take him around any museums ever again.
Maybe show him where the nearest flea market is next time you piss him off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that way he can cause all the damage he wants, and it's $22.
Yeah, right? Like, just go to a thrift store, buy a bunch of bottles.
There should be
glass china.
Actually, that would be a great idea to just have a place where you can grab a baseball. You can grab like a certain weapon. It's one person allowed inside at a time.
Yeah.
And you just have crap that you're allowed to break.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, and so you can just go in. You give somebody goggles and gloves and like a baseball bat, and they just go in and they just start beating the crap out of everything. And we could call it.
Not a bad idea.
No, it's not. You call it like Destruction Zone.
We'll give it some thought. None of you guys
Trademark,
can take this.
Trademark.
Whew, that was close.
Thank God we did that. Don't pause us before that. I stopped listening to you right then. So, let's see here. He also smashed a Greek ceramic bowl from 550 BCE. Oh my God. Worth about $100,000. And a Caddo. I don't know what Caddo is. Let's look that up. Look up Caddo.
How's it spelled?
Caddo. Confederacy of several southeastern Native American tribes. Okay, so it's a combination of Native American tribes. And it was an alligator figurine valued at $10,000. To get his hands on the pieces, Hernandez allegedly shattered 2 display cases worth $17,000 each. That seems a little bit much for display cases.
No, I would agree that they're probably pretty expensive.
A display case? Just the case itself? A display case.
Well, the case is probably regulated to make sure the artifacts are kept in pristine shape. So it probably keeps at a certain temperature, make sure certain lighting comes through. It's probably for not only just physical threats, but also just deterioration threats.
All right, I'll buy it.
Yeah, right?
A museum computer, phone, bench, and signage were also damaged. The Dallas Museum of Art said it is still in the process of assessing the total extent of the damages. While we are devastated by this incident, we are grateful that no one was harmed, museum administrators said in a statement. The safety of our staff and visitors, along with the care and protection of the art in our stewardship, are our utmost priorities. And the other thing, too, is those pieces of artwork, sometimes they don't really belong to the museum.
No.
A lot of the time they're loaned out from private
collections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
gosh, because I just don't know how this. I don't understand what this guy really got from this at all, because it wasn't tied to the person he was angry at. It wasn't tied to himself. I mean, I think majority of people have been there where they just want to smash something.
Been there.
And it's kind of a bittersweet feeling, because it feels good that you broke it, but at the same time they're like, I have to replace that now, if it is something that you actually did use.
Yeah, I one time grabbed a metal bat and just started swinging at this old metal bed frame that I had.
Yeah.
And the first, just as strong as I could, with as much power as I could, as much muy duro as I possibly could maintain, and I hit it, and it shot a shockwave up my hands, and it numbed my hands, and I went, ooh.
Well, I don't think it's that sensation that I'm talking about.
I understand, guys. Trust me.
But there is that bittersweet feeling, and be like, I've done good in making myself feel better, but I also feel bad because I've destroyed something that's mine. And in this instance, it's not even his, but I don't know, because he's 21, he just didn't even think that he would be held responsible for it.
I honestly don't think he gave a rat's.
Yeah, I think it was just such an emotional bend that he just desensitized himself so that he could just Hulk smash.
I don't think he desensitized himself. I think he was so sensitive to his anger that everything else just washed over him.
Okay.
What do I care about anything else right now?
Yeah.
Because I've been that angry before, right? I've never been so angry that I've driven someplace, broken into a place, and then destroyed other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I stay in my own home.
Yeah, I don't want to add more. What if I get a flat tire on the way there?
That would be really irritating.
What if I have to pay for gas? If I'm angry and I got to pay for gas right now, I don't know. I might just start grabbing a lighter and just going to town on a gas station.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Could see it.
Yeah, this is not usable in court of law. This is inadmissible.
Yeah, maybe we'll hide away your journals for a little bit.
Just want to let everybody know, on the off chance that this gets used against me, I was crossing my fingers. So.
At least your legs.
Nana boo boo.
Mm-hmm.
Stick your head in doo doo. Yeah. I'm curious as to what the girl did.
Break up with him. Oh, to make him so angry?
Yeah.
Me too. Whatever it is, it's definitely not going to be enough to make him do this, unless she just had a slew of guys she was hiding from him. I could see that being irritating enough to smash a museum.
What if she's Native American?
Whoa, diabolical.
And he went in there to destroy some of her heritage because she's all like
super proud.
Yeah, he's like, listen, I'm really tired of seeing your Native American. I love your Native American heritage, but you got to quit leaving it on the kitchen counters and on the kitchen table. It's driving me insane. And she's like, oh yeah, where am I?
I don't know. Now he's got an enormous debt baggage.
And then she starts singing, and then nature's now against him. And so what are you going to do but take it out against your people's artifacts?
Could be.
I think that makes the most sense.